Hello, and welcome to day 3 of the 21 days of yoga. I'm Alexandra, he's Jean. You're gonna see him maybe, I don't know, in some of the videos. And today we are going for a more restorative practice, and it's gonna be a lot about the hips. So there is something special about when you go deeper into the hips, and I really want you to have that. So come into this practice to settle in and to listen to your body. And you may not know, but some messages may come up. So I really want you to stay present and listen to whatever is gonna come up. Okay, let's do this. Today we are starting into Supta Baddha Konasana. So we are starting laying down on the back. Okay, so bring the soles of your feet together. And then rest one palm on top of your chest, the other on top of your abdomen. Yeah, I know, you don't like it. Well, I'm not talking about the pose, I'm talking about the dog who doesn't. He wants to be on the mat, actually. Okay, let's resume. Let's come back here into this practice. And now take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. From here, come back to the natural rhythm of your breath and very gently relax your legs a little bit more. Relax the muscles of your face and very gently settle in, noticing how is your body today, how is your breath today. And just allow yourself to come here into this practice. Let's stay for 3 more breaths. Now, very gently, you can open your eyes. Now, bring your knees into the chest and hug your knees really, really tight. And then you're gonna grab the back of the knees and you're gonna start rolling back and forth a couple of times. Okay. And when you have enough speed, you're gonna find your way into this butterfly pose. So it's like a seated Supta Baddha Konasana. So bring your heels as close as you can to your sitting bones. Then interlace your fingers and grab your toes with your palms. Now press down into your sitting bones and then lengthen through the crown of your head. And very gently start moving your knees up and down. Okay, this is good. Definitely one of my favorite poses. Let's stay for one more breath. Good. Now gently you can release your legs and very gently find your way back into your downward facing dog. Okay. So press your palms and your feet down, send your hips up and back. Maybe start walking your dog a little bit. Noticing how are your legs today, how is your back today. Good. And now settle into your downward facing dog, setting your eyes on a fixed point in between the heels, pressing down, lifting to your sitting bones, taking long and deep breaths through the nose. And make sure that you bring your shoulder blades towards the spine so you can create space in between ears and the shoulders. Exhale. Breathe in right here. And breathe out right here. Okay, now send the right leg up, breathe in, bend the knees, stack your hips, keep pressing equally into your palms, making sure that you keep your shoulders in the same line, but you just open the hip in here. And the movement is more like your right heel wants to touch your left armpit. Okay, let's stay for 3, 2, and 1. Now, I want you to step in between your palms and drop your left knee down. Send your arms up into this low lunge. Exhale, relax your shoulders down. Good. Breathe. Okay, last 2 breaths here. Relax the shoulders, relax the face. Last breath. And exhale. Now bring your palms down and move your foot at the edge of your mat. So your toes are actually on the exterior of your mat here. And then you can bring both of your arms through the inside of the leg, untuck your toes. Now lengthen through the crown of your head. Good, we're gonna stay here. We are not going deeper, not right now. We're gonna come back to this pose. But this is a really good moment for you to inquire, right? How are you feeling in this pose? How are the hips? How is the left hip flexor? We're gonna be here for just 3 breaths. Okay. And 1 more breath. Okay. Now tuck your left toes, send your knee up, and then bend your left knee straight on the front leg. You're going to step with your right foot at the edge of the mat, and then you're going to come into a malasana. So we have a couple of options here. In case you cannot come on your in malasana without having your heels down, you may use a block and you may sit on the block here. Oh my God, that's just amazing. I usually forget how good malasana is with a block. And now here you focus on pressing your arms into your legs and the legs into your arms, lengthening through the crown of your head. Or you can be in Shavasana, in Malasana. Okay, keep sending the crown of your head up and your chest forward. You can stay still, or maybe you want to bring your arms down and you may want to move a little bit in here, just again to inquire, seeing which hip is more tense, which one is more relaxed. Okay, just moving a little bit here. I call it playing because, you know, when you allow yourself to actually play, you discover a lot of possibilities for you. And that's something really amazing about children, because they play a lot and they discover and they learn things, right? And we, the adults, we sometimes just forget about this. Okay, let's stay for 1 more breath. And from here, I want you to send your hips up and then come into a squat. Let's just stay for 3 breaths a little bit. That's it. Last breath. And then exhale, palms down, heel toe until you bring your feet in the same line with your hips. And let's take a ragdoll here. So grab the opposite elbow, put a little bend through the knees, and just send your entire upper body down. Take long in breaths. Exhale. Last breath. Good. Exhale, release your palms down, and then step back for downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Now send your left leg up, bend the knees, stack your hips. Let's stay here. 3 breaths, that's it. And keep sending your left heel as much as you can towards the right armpit without moving your shoulders. Okay, now step in between your palms and drop the right knee down. Let's meet into this low lunge. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. Good. Pull abdominals in and squeeze your inner thighs. Remember, you want to have that feeling of feeling strong, but soft at the same time. Exhale. Stay for 1 more breath. Good. And now release your palms down. Move your foot edge of the mat, lizard pose, untuck your right toes, and just focus on lengthening through the crown of your head in here. Good. Start inquiring, how is your right hip this evening? I don't know why I say evening. Maybe you're practicing in the morning. So how is your hip today? And every time you're going to see yourself trapped in the mind, just come back here into the body, allowing yourself to have an experience. One more breath. Okay, tuck your right toes, send your knee up, and find your way by stepping with your right foot at the edge of the mat. And here we go, taking your malasana, either staying at the center, focusing on lengthening through the crown of your head, or maybe you just want to move a little bit in here. Good. In case you heard something, that was my knee. It's just the normal side of my knee. Okay, last breath here. And now send your hips up. And find your way into this squat. 4 or 3 breaths. Let the tailbone descend. You got this. Last breath. Exhale and fold. Heel toe until you bring your feet in the same line with your hips. And let's grab the opposite elbows, ragdoll. One more time. If you want to swing side to side, just go for them. Whatever makes you feel better into the moment. Okay, last breath. And now release your palms down and step back for downward facing dog. If you want to walk your dog a little bit in here, or whatever movement feels good to you in this moment, I want you to really go for it, okay? If you're ready, take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. Send your right leg up and step at the right edge of your mat. Left knee goes down, and here we go into this lizard. And this time you can go all the way on your forearms, or maybe using your blocks. Okay. And we stay here for 5 breaths. There is something about tension that I personally enjoy. There is something there that draws me in somehow, because I know if I stay there and I stretch that side that feels a little bit tense, I'm gonna feel better. I don't know about you, but what I'm trying to say is that I'm inviting you to actually have those moments. They are an important part of our journey. Now I want you to come back on your palms and bend your left knee and grab your foot with your right palm. And now you're going to press your foot towards the body, and the foot is pressing into your palm, creating this really beautiful tension. You may have your block under your left palm. You may go with your palm all the way down on your mat, or you can go all the way on your forearms and take this king lizard. Good, let's stay for 3 breaths. Just settle in. And make sure that the right shoulder gently goes up so you can rotate the rib cage a little bit more up towards the ceiling. Okay, and now you can gently release and find your way very gently back into your downward facing dog. Okay, That was good. Maybe walk your dog a little bit. Maybe stay still. Whatever works for you in this moment. And whenever you feel ready, you send your left leg up and you step at the left edge of your mat. Good. This time the right knee goes down and you can go a little bit deeper. Now, you have a couple of options here. You don't have to go on your forearms. If you don't feel like going there, you can just stay here on your palms. That's fine. You can still work on your hip even though you stay on your palms. You can go on your blocks. You can go all the way down on your mat. Or, you know what, maybe you are in between this and you can have a halfway there. So you may have your right forearm on the mat and the left palm on the mat. Okay? That's actually a pretty awesome variation. But know that you have options. Good, 5 breaths here. Last breath. Good. Okay, let's go into this king lizard. Let's see what's with this. Now, if you cannot grab your foot, you can be here, like reaching with your left arm towards the leg, like as an intention for you to go deeper, or you may use that block, under your palm, so you can elevate a little bit the posture so you can grab the foot, okay? Whatever feels good, choose your option. And now just pull your foot over towards the body and send your left shoulder back. Last breath. Okay, and let's meet back into downward facing dog. Take your time to get there. These poses can be tricky. Okay, take a long deep breath. Exhale through the mouth. Let it go. And let's have one more breath here. And now send the right leg up. And let's go into half pigeon. So you're going to bring the foot behind your left palm and the knee behind your right palm. This is where you want to be. Find your center first of all. Taking a little bit of time to actually enter into the pose. Okay, and then when you feel ready, go on your forearms or even forehead on the mat or a halfway there, maybe using your block, and you can rest the forehead on top of your block. We're going to be here for 5 breaths. So I'm inviting you to settle in and stay still. Okay, good job. Very gently find your way back to downward facing dog. Walk your dog a little bit. And whenever you feel ready, we go into half pigeon on the left side. Okay, let's check in with this side. Okay. Whenever you feel ready, you just go deeper. And stay still here, because sometimes we just have this, we fidget a lot trying to find like the right spot. And sometimes you can find it definitely, but sometimes it's much more about the mind that doesn't want to stay still at the moment, right? Because it's a little bit uncomfortable, let's be honest. And that's the moment when you just stop fidgeting and allow yourself to feel the discomfort.
because, you know, you can relax actually in discomfort. Last 3 breaths.
Okay, now gently send your foot, your right leg in front of your body. And from here, very gently, you're gonna find your way all the way down on your back. And we're gonna take a happy baby. So grab the outside edges of your feet. Feet are parallel with the ceiling and both of your arms are to the inside of your legs. Good. Now relax the shoulders down, keep the hips. And in case you cannot grab the outside edges of your feet, you may grab your ankles or your shins, okay? You can close your eyes here. Three breaths. And one more breath. Okay. Now bring your knees into your chest. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, you're going to send your knees over to the left. Extend the right arm in the same line with your shoulder. And we take a supine twist on the left. Make sure that your right shoulder stays down on the ground. And breathe. Breathe in, take your knees into your chest, and then exhale, send your knees over to the right side. And this time, turn your eyes over to your left arm. Exhale and just sink a little bit more into the mat. And your spine gets this really interesting twist, so some resistance may come up. And I'm inviting you to relax right there in the middle of that. You got this. And now I want you to release everything. It's time for us to take Shavasana. So extend the legs as wide as your mat. Adjust your body, the clothes, make yourself really comfortable. Cover your body with that blanket if you have it around you. And as always, I'm going to invite you to stay for 10 minutes here. Just letting your body relax down. Letting your to-do list aside, any expectations. And allowing yourself to be. That's it. Just being. Letting your body gently relax a little bit more towards the ground. And I'm going to leave you here in Shavasana. Thank you once again for sharing your practice with me. And I cannot wait to meet you on the mat tomorrow for day 4. Namaste.